Good day, Doctor and everyone. We are from Group 1 and today we will present for our mini project with the title Synthesis of the Activated Carbon from the Agricultural Waste to Remove the Iron from the Wastewater. First of all, I'm Shirley Molinin with the matrix number KS20023 and will present for the introduction part. First of all, the activated carbon can be in the granular, powder, and also other form. And basically, the activated carbon is used for the wine decolonization and also the smell removal. And the activated carbon can be produced via the physical activations and also the chemical activations. Thus, the growth rate of the activated carbon is expected to increase in year 2023 from 4.4 billion to 7.0 billion in 2028. This is due to the demand of the activated carbon is increases year by year. And the activated carbon widely used in the waste treatment, air purifications, and other applications. Next, for the core business, our core business is to utilize the agricultural waste to produce the activated carbon, which is in the granular form. And we are trying to support the circular economy by properly recycling the agricultural waste. And the produced activated carbon can be used in the wet treatment, water treatment to remove the iron. Next, for the organizations, our organization consists of a board of directors, marketing department, quality department, finance department, operation department, human resource department, and also the purchasing department. Every department has different roles. For the board of directors, it is to recruit, supervise, retain, assess, and pay the management. For the marketing department, is to develop a brand definitions and also the management. For the quality department, is to control the limit setting based on the tolerance limit or the capacity evaluation. For the finance department, it is to develop and predicting the budgets to the company. And the operation department is to monitoring the commodity dairy productions of the company. For the human resource department, it is in charge of finding, recruiting, screening, and also training job candidates. For the purchasing department, it is to find the trustworthy vendors to fulfill the needs of the company. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
Good day, my name is Gobinanaidu Gunasegaran and my matrix ID is KH2002. So I'm going to explain project cost estimation. These are the chemicals that I use: nitrogen gas, phosphoric acid, and hydrochloric acid, and the total price is 141 ringgit. These are the analyses that I did: MBED, SEM, TGA, FTIR, and AAS, and the total cost is 322 ringgit. Bear in mind that this is only limited price for the estimated cost for the production of activated carbon in small scale. For the production of activated carbon in large scale, the data can be obtained from a mini project. I inserted the data that I got from a literature or journal. They use the oil palm as their raw material, which is something similar to orange peel. Next is feasibility analysis. So let's calculate net present worth, NPW. So this is the NPV for chemical activated oil palm carbon. As I mentioned, it is similar to orange peel. The data is given: annual cash flow, initial investment, the NPW value also is given. So how to calculate NPW equals to total value of expected cash flow minus today's value of invested cash. So we use this formula where R is discount rate and T is time period. So we insert all these values into the formula for year 1 PV1. So we get this value and then we repeat the calculation by changing the value of T to 2, 3, 4, and 5. And after that we sum everything P1 until PV1 until PV5. So net present worth equals to 9250368.00 minus the today's value of invested cash is given here 632400 equals to, we obtain NPW as 2926368.00.
For the rate of return, the table in the left-hand side is the cash flow from year 0 until year 5. Next, we will calculate the present value over the annual work in 5 years, which is 2.045. And we will obtain the interest rate from the compound interest table, and we will using the interpolations to calculate the rate of return, which is 39.69%. Next, I will pass to the next presenter.
So now I'll present the payback period analysis. So for the payback period analysis, what we need to do is we need to know the real cash flow and cumulative cash flow in order to calculate the payback period. And after determining the cumulative cash flow, the graph needs to be constructed, which is cumulative cash flow against year. And from this project, we can conclude that The payback period is 2.045 years from the calculated equation here, and from the graph also can be determined the actual payback period.
Let's look into budget monitoring and control. So the total cost is 141 ringgit, as I mentioned, and we can produce at least 2 kilogram of activated carbon. And then if we compare graphite in Malaysia, the price is about 433 ringgit per 500 milligram. And zeolite price is 150 ringgit over 25 kilogram. So therefore, activated carbon produced from orange peel waste is more cost effective and has good performance in removing iron.
So now I'll present the time and resource management. So the first point is project network analysis. Program evaluation and review technique, or PERT, is an appropriate technique to use for the projects where the time required or needed to complete different activities are not known. Usually PERT applied for scheduling, organization, and integration of different tasks within a project. It provides a blueprint to the project and is an efficient technique for project evaluation. For PERT, we use approaches such as activity on arrow diagram and activity on node diagram. As you can see here, this is a table that is needed to construct arrow on arrow diagram and arrow on node diagram, which consists of activity, proceeding activity, and duration weeks. So this is on the left side is the arrow on arrow diagram, and on the right side is the arrow on node diagram. So both of these diagram is used to determine duration of the project can be finished if it's according to the time or needed to be extended. So for the second point is human resource management. The factors involved within this area is human resource planning, job and work design, staffing, training and development, and lastly, performance appraisal and review. Other resources involved that we can identify is material management, which is very important in the implementation of the industrial plant, and the choice of equipment and standard production rates, which is also a vital factor to that is involved within the development of this project. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next is risk management. So let's look into one or two. So risk identifies sharp or broken glass. So the person at risk is a group of people. So in order to control it, we can wear gloves or we can wear safety shoes. It's better to do both. So after that, chemical spillage, it will affect a group of people, and we can wear gloves or safety shoes, or we can conduct the experiment in fume mode. That's all from me. Thank you.
For the quality management, it consists of raw material sourcing, process control, quality control testing, customer satisfaction, and also continuous improvement. Next, I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
So for the project closure, the first point is closing process is the last step we check. The project should be closed at this time and the team members should return to their usual duties. So the closing stage, we need a final report to be complete. Budget is closed and project team or project related responsibility are terminated. During this phase also, the contract must be completed for a last minute change for customer satisfaction. Collection such as fees and payment of the materials and unpredictable projects accounts should be closed. The most important issue, which is planning staff and employees involved in the project implementation. Project staff should not want to be go suddenly. Therefore, the organization should start long before the preparation for the closing stage. And the project closing has allocated 3 subsections, which are first compile historical data from previous project to assist conceptual development, feasibility study, and estimating on future project. That's all from me. Thank you.
So the last part is conclusion and recommendation. The net present worth for this project is 2926368.00. The rate of return is 39.69% and the payback period is in year 2.045. We have achieved the objective of this project, and the recommendation for these projects are conduct further research and ensure sustainable practices, establish strategic partnership, promote awareness and education, and lastly monitor and evaluate performance. That's all from us. Thank you.